Buenos dias, mi familia, and welcome to another day. Grand Rising. Welcome to Venus Day. The white light, the light of the kingdom. For those of you who do not know or didn't know, the kingdom is at a 64-pointed star. 64 points. That's where they're trying to get to, the kingdom. This is her light that shines oh so bright. Venus. It's also considered into the root chakra. This is the ascension light, the diamond light. At night. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome to another read with me. I am La Supra Cobra, to deliver this message from the great veil of beyond time, of time and space. For when I come in, I cast my line to fish you out. Who's with me? You ready? Let's see. As we dive in deep today, we are at 8/15/2025. Now, as you can see, I have a code imprinted on me. This is a stored memory on your arm. Dun dun dun. Now remember, the body remembers everything. The body is your temple. Nothing is destroyed. Everything gets saved, especially when it comes to energy and what is attached to it. Feelings, emotions, mentalisms, touch, smell, your 5 senses. So this is why some of the memories upon your body are absorbed a little bit more than other parts of your body. Why on the arms? Well, let's take it to the horoscope. On your arms, or for those of you who have, the arm that nobody likes to talk about, you have to look at it in many ways, in many paradigms. Somebody's name is Mariel, wanted to come through. Hail, Holy Queen, Divine Mother, Ascended Master, Spirit Team, come through me, ancestors, to develop and formulate the words for this reading to be clearly communicated with much clarity as needed. Okay? Now, when you have arm, this is also somebody trying to arm an attack, which could also be from Mars. M-Rs? M-Arms? Yes, it's the same fucking word. Mars. People fight with Mars because that is your aggressive energy. Now, in what sign or placement is your Mars? Is it Taurus? Is it Leo? Is it Sagittarius? Is it Virgo? This is how you fight. How do you fight? As a Taurus, we fight with facts. We fight with no bullshit. We tell it as it is, and we persevere through the bullshit. That's why the bull goes through the mud, and it's usually the mind mud that gets tangled up in earth and water. So you could have been fighting with a water sign, earth, that tormented all of your words and turned it into shit, literally. Or this is also like diarrhea, or you're having dreams about mud. Somebody is twisting the words around. Or I should say, diluting the words that you said. Yeah, all the girls want to rock like this. Okay. So, I got a disturbing message this morning, and I'm just kind of like, do I talk about that today? What the fuck? But you know me, we like to dive in deep and see what the fuck it is. Who is raising a flag? Thank you, Lord Jesus Christ! He's here. Who is waving a flag for us to fish him out. As I cast my line to see if I can hear what they're saying. Shall we then? Let's see. I heard licking my underwear. And I was kind of like baffled as to what? Licking my underwear. So somebody, I'm gonna put this phone down because I don't even remember what the fuck I grabbed it for. I was gonna look up what? Spirits? That doesn't matter. Okay. That doesn't matter. Good to know. I heard licking my underwear. Now, for those of you who are wondering as to why this person or other, because I also got the message of, what was it? Oh, hold on, it's over here. Why this person is still in your energy. Or why they come around your energy. Okay, right here. This person is still around you is because this person's energy is still around you is because they are licking your underwear. And I'm just kind of like, ew! What the fuck? And then that's one. Two is why a lot of you out there do not wear any more underwear. Because maybe some of you might have picked up on, I'm missing underwear. Why am I missing underwear? And for you girls who have in every single fucking color and every single fucking cut, like hipsters, bikinis, high cut, thongs, are they all accounted for in your drawers? Is every single one of your underwear pieces accounted for? Are they? So I do believe that's why a lot of you have realized, I'm just not going to wear underwear. Because it's harder to lose an article of pants or a shirt versus your underwear. Or a fucking sock. Like shit like that. Like, but I didn't hear anybody licking your socks. I heard people licking your underwear. And that's a form of sexual transmitted diseases. That's a form of holding space for them. For them to come around your energy and entangle themselves in your energy. As you evolve and grow, right? And they're attached to you, it's like them riding the line of your energy. Imagine that. And they're over here thinking like, well, you're the one who's still talking about me. You're the one who's still this. You're the one who's still that. I'm not the one licking your underwear, you stupid cunt bitch. I'm not the one doing some sexual indiscretions at night behind closed doors in a closet or in a bathroom. Where are you hiding the underwear, huh? That's what I want to know. Where are you hiding it? Are you hiding it as your own underwear? I'm pretty sure you can't. Your fat ass can't fit in it. Ooh, ancestors, nope. Or, because, you know, my ancestors are fucking sassy as fuck. Or, they hide, and I get like they were hiding it in like a cleaning bottle. Like an old fucking bleach bottle or some shit like that. Like, you know how like they have like that, because I was seeing like you know the guys how they have like the canister to shave and it creates that foam, and if you unscrew the bottom like that, it was something that was a hygiene product. Wow. for some of you. For others of you, I mean, it could have been when you were a kid. Your little children underwear, which could be the underwear of someone's doll up on a, like, why am I hearing McAllister? Someone's last name is McAllister. On a what is that? What is the word I'm looking for? Spirit? On a shelf? On a bench? On a chair? I don't know. I'm seeing it on a wall. Like someone's little doll that they have of you. Is that the voodoo doll you have of me? Oh, shit. Wow. And and they call you a sexual deviant, defiant, because you're gay or you're trans or you're just different from the norm, right? But you don't hide it. That's the difference. You don't hide your sexual orientation. It's not taboo or dirty. And so this is the difference between you and them. Or the difference between you and me. When you be dreaming me up at night, licking my underwear, trying to summon me through some type of sexual deviant act of you touching yourself and licking the underwear all at the same time. That's on the lines of pathetic, don't you think? Don't you think? That's a little beyond. I mean, I get it. When you break up with somebody and you do the deed because you're sad, you're lonely, and you don't know what to do and you can't get over them. And so you have a fantasy of them, but it's not a fantasy of a future fantasy. You fantasize of what was once upon a time, a past experience. That's what you fantasize about. At least the normal ones do. Versus, now here's where we call mental isms of illness. What is it that you're fantasizing about particularly? The attuning of it. Which way are you tuning it to? Down and dirty and disgusting? That's the only way you tune it to. Because what I also got was this read is it's about a sexual deviant acts. And we have to talk about it, girls. Guys, we have to talk about this shit. Because there are people in your energy that are doing really bad things in your energy with items that you once possessed that you do no longer have in your possession. And for you to count every single one of your identical clothing, I mean, you better have a fucking card catalog like fucking Sarah Jessica Parker in Sex and the City. Did she have a card catalog of all her clothes? No, she had a card catalog of all her fucking shoes. Best better fucking believe. But I'm pretty sure she accounted for her clothing because that was like her thing, was her clothes. But this is like something that maybe you were donating it to the Goodwill. Maybe. And you put a couple of underwears in there. But you don't, at least as I don't. Because I did a couple of, what do you call it? Reaching out and helping, where you went to the mission and helped with the clothes at the donation center. I did that once. And they tell you every article of clothing is needed, whether that's underwear, socks, shirts, pants, whatever. Even if it's torn, they cut it up in little squares and they do something else with it. Which, there's still a little shady transaction that's happening in there because there's always some form of money that they're trying to get to. Either way, it was like that, but it needed to have your scent. It needed to have your stench. let's just say. I mean, not that you're dirty, but just to have your scent on it. Sniff. That's why that guy, the last read of the shaman, the sage was picking up on when people were doing spells on him quickly because he could smell it. Now, smelling is a part of Saturn, which is your root chakra. You can pick up on it. You smell the fear. This is why when you come around your twin or your partner, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, and fears, hello, what are you playing with? Oh, my stone, okay. When fears pop up, this is false evidence appearing real, which is your own illusions of your own perceptions of what you're afraid of. What are you afraid of? I'm afraid that this girl's gonna leave me. I'm afraid this guy's gonna leave me. I'm afraid that this guy's gonna find somebody else, somebody better than me, somebody younger, someone, I don't know. I'm afraid this person is gonna realize that I'm not good enough for them, or I'm afraid that I don't deserve this person. I'm afraid, whatever you're afraid of, you have to talk it out. You have to. So you could squash the bug of fear. Okay? So you can squash the bug of fear because it is messing with a lot of your relationship, guys. And I know, because I've done it myself, I have been at fault for a lot of my relationships breaking, failing, not reaching the next level of commitment because I was afraid. I was afraid that this person was going to get up and leave. I was afraid that they were going to find somebody else. I was afraid, and everything I thought of, tell me why it fucking happened. Tell me fucking why it happened. My fucking manifestation powers are a lot more potent than I thought. Because I guess in the fear realm of illusion, we believe it more to be than the possibility of happy and joy. Can you fucking believe that shit? Can you imagine that? I know. We are so much succumbed to believe that the fucking other shoe is about to fucking drop at any fucking moment. We are more possibly to believe that bad things will happen to me versus good things. And that's the part that I'm here to tell you it's not correct. We just happen to believe it more than we should. We give it more power than we should. We give it more existence than we should. And all of your fears come to life. So you can call this land not of possibilities, but I will tell you this is a land of possibilities. Of anything that you can think of, it shall be. Ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm tired of messing with this hat. It's just that it moves. It's not as tight as I would like it, and I'm trying to figure out in which position it works, but I don't want it to be like that one-eye perception bullshit, because I'm not here about that life. I'm not about that life. I'm about truth and facts and honesty and clearly. And another thing, ladies and gentlemen, I want you guys to remember is that when you're following these readers, these channelers, these psychics, these mediums, these tarot readers, be sure they're showing their face. Because if they're not, that's not a person you can trust. Because it's not a person that is actually following their own guidelines, is actually believing the things that they are saying versus the things that they are doing. Do as I say, not as I do. You better be careful with that one. So best believe, if they're not showing their face, they're out of grace. Out of this space. Not at this place. Got it, Ace? Okay. Should we pull some cards about this deviant act of sexual deviance, sexual fuckery of fucks and sex? Fucks and sucks. I did get three people, except that one of those persons is the demon. So, let me see. Demon, I'll take it to you first. Because we sure can dive in deep into the level of the devil. So, let's go. Show me this demon. I call upon grace to provide us the space to protect us as we fly through as a flying ace to see the truth. Show me the demon. Okay, there is a one in-betweener. This in-betweener is the one. They don't want to be known. They don't want to be seen. The Queen of Swords. This is the bitch. This is the demon right here. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Letter L. Yeah, she was trying to deliver 10 of Swords. Didn't work. Didn't happen. The delivery of the 10 of Swords was coming through a Page of Pentacles. Letter X. Coming through your ex. So she is the one orchestrating this whole fiasco of once upon a time. Do you remember the time? She could have been like some form of guardian of mothership, but not your mother. Definitely not your mother. I'm showing here 53, 54, 55, 56. We're on in the 50s. This is the sexual deviant of 3223. Could have been done to a Taurus or a Virgo. The ones who do not want to be seen is Leo, Gemini, Cancer. Okay? What is this? 8 of Pentacles. So this was an attack upon the Empress. You are the Empress, collective. You have the ability to see things that other people cannot see. You have the ability to connect the pieces from the Queen of Swords to the Pentacles to the Cups to realizing how it's all integrated. The 4 positions of the 4 elements. The diamond light, swords, pentacles, cups, wands. You understand how people use their fire of their words to create a new beginning. And so she thought, look at that. 8 of Pentacles. Turns water into wine and back again. Turns blood into wine. Turns any metal into legal tender coins. Makes fools wise. By walking in your underwear, by licking your underwear. This is some demonic shit, so think about it. I was also getting black women, but these are not black women. These are black witches, which is about to be in a ditch, from what I was told. Oh yeah, Mitch, they coming for you on that Twitch. Ba-da-dum, bum, bum. Another one bites the dust. And another one down. And another one down. This energy is also interconnected into a 3 and an 8. Is that your birthday? 8 and 3? Or 3 and 8? Are you a witch too? Are you be doing these things too? How many are there? I've got this Queen of Swords in the reverse, who's orchestrating the mess, who was about to send in your fucking ex. And then I have another person here that's 8 and 3, entangled in 2, entangled, and twaggled. Why am I getting like fucking Sesame Street? Why am I getting like puppets? Oh, you thought you were a puppet master? La shit. Hijo de su. So this ex and an ex-friend, yeah, are also entangled. She probably does it too. Damn, and I'm seeing a lot of water, so they might have did something in water with your name as an OVE, like, I'm over it. No, that was a trap of some type of rap. Some rap song. A love rap. So they sing this little a tune to my frequency. Come down, little birdie. Sing to me. Ooh, right? If you're licking underwear, you must be a cat there, Leo. Scaredy cat. Shit. Everything is significant. What's the truth about this fucking ex, this fucking Queen of Swords, this fucking ex-friend, or this fucking demon perimeter energy? Ah, thank you. In all of this fucking mess, nobody's telling the truth. 4554 states for you to speak honestly of how you feel. If you really have feelings about this person, then why didn't you fucking say it? Why didn't you fucking say it? Because you fear that the truth is they don't love you back. And here's the problem. You already know that. You already know that. That's why you haven't reached out. That's why you haven't called. That's why you haven't texted. That's why you haven't come knocking at their door. Because you know. You're done. It's over. You're out. There's no more time to come up and bat. You're out. It's done. The game is over. Wow, and this is what the demon was saying. But nobody's listening to the demon. So sorry, dear. I know how you feel. Nobody's listening to the demon. How fucking sad. Not all demons are bad. Just so you know. Not all of them are bad. Because some of them are the emotions that you fail to listen to. Fail to see. Fail to understand what is actually true. Because I met one. Whew. Man. Very fucking smart, like you wouldn't even imagine. The intelligence on this fucker, damn, had me guessing. Would take me for a loop and like was like, wait, you said what? You all ever see the fucking show called Omens? How there was a demon and an angel, they were best friends? It takes a little madness to understand the demon. And it takes a little clarity to understand the angel. And these in-betweeners work both dark and light. And they're the spies that you don't see coming. And they are so very intricate. Oof. See that red mark on my throat? They're very intricate. They're very smart. Oh my god. The intelligence on these fuckers is, I want to tell you, like, book smart. They will read that standard operating procedure of how things work and how it should work and which way it should work because it's mechanical. Like a machine. However, when it's omnipresence, it's organic. It don't flow like that. But in order for the emotions to understand, there has to be a right and a wrong. And emotions. But the thing is about the heart, there's a lot of gray area. Actually, that's the brain. The heart, there's no gray area. There's no gray matter. Because in the brain, there's gray matter. There's gray matter all around the circumference of the left and the right hemisphere. In between there is the gray matter. To go from left to right. And that's where you want to go. It even says in the Bible to go right. That's the hemisphere of the light, which is right, and it's bright, and it's might. That's why it's on my right, my guardian angel. Think about it. So the law of truth, the demon is telling you guys, hey, you need to tell the fucking truth, liar. Tell the truth. Tell her why you're licking her underwear and doing what you're doing. The demon knows what you're doing. Because the demon's right there watching you. Every time you feed the demon, they're like, yeah, do it. Do it, because this is all you're going to have of her. Loser. This is why we say loser. Because you didn't ask. You didn't try to figure out if it's a yes or a no. You stayed in that in-between and said, fuck it, I'm too scared to figure out if it's true. You didn't know. You don't know. You didn't ask. That person could have been single at the time. You don't fucking know. Now this ex that was orchestrated by this Queen of Swords, who I feel could be family members or a boss, an ex-boss. This ex, this Page of Pentacles, who's still learning how the occult magic works, teaches astronomy and liberal science. There's an orb. There's a black orb on this ex. There's a black orb on this X that's covering the S and the C. SC. Those initials could be significant for somebody. Oh, I just got it. In my case. In your case, it gets a different. S and C? Maybe. Somebody's name is S or C or both. Or something needs to be seen about S. That could be space. Could be, what's another S? Second birth, second child, segment. Look at it in any which way, y'all. Look beyond the normal. Look beyond the box. Knows the virtues of precious stones and herbs. Gives very good familiars. This person is called Marax. X. Or is it Mark? Or is it an X with the letter A or M or R? All those letters are significant. Now this person does not take accountability for the things that went wrong in the relationship. As it says here, we create situations to learn from, hard or easy. And this person's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Denial. So there's where you are, in Denialville. This person takes no accountability for nothing. I would say head or heels in love with you, or a fucking narcissist. Which can be both at the same time. Because it's two to learn from. Woo, shit! This person over here, ex-friend, ex-coworker, a situation, ex-situationship, a situationship. Yes. Okay. There's a shadow here. There's a mask that these persons wear, and they're not aware of the mask that they wear. Ain't that some shit? They're not aware of the mask that they wear. They're not aware that they hate you. They're not aware that they have doubt. They're not aware that they have stored trauma in their heart. They're not aware that they have a porn addiction. They're not aware of a power structure that they enforce by my ADD, or is that ADHD, or is that because my dad told me so? Do as I say, not as I do. Did your dad tell you that? Oh, shit! These two are in fucking Denialville, and this Queen of Swords is also in Denialville. You do not see what they did for you. Oh, ho, ho. Remember I told you that one yesterday about two? You see what they did to you. But then here is, you don't see what we did for you. But I feel like that's a motherfucking lie. Or that's just, I got it. That's just the thing that they do. I was there for you when you had nobody. I was there for you when you had no money, no food, no car, no. So it was a condition. You did something for something. That's why that 2 and 4 is here. That fucks people up. Look at that shit. 2 and 4. Somebody's birthday might be 24. Is that why your birthday's 24? 2C. 4, 4, 4. Damn. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some motherfucking shit? Yeah, this person's a letter L. Believe me, don't believe me. I didn't show you, but now you know. They're trying to be a 7. They're trying to be a life path 7. Because they will never want to be the person that they truly are. To admit to who they truly are. This is why she has all this plumage. Look at this queen. Look at me. Look at how she stands. Teaches geometry, measurements, increases one's interconnection. Nope. Nope. This person has no intelligence, no interconnectedness, no outside the lines, nothing that is in. Because that word starts with in. Nothing within can transform a person into a bird. What did I say? Come here, little birdie. Broken wing, all alone. Broken wing. Holy shit. It's your fucking angel wings, dumbass. Look alive. We tell you, look alive. Pay attention. This is not a fucking game. We're fighting for your life, for your soul. Dude. Because when you're praying and you're God, please help me, please God, blah, 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 blah. This is what you're doing. Operator. Connie speaking. How can I help you? What you got? God, please help me with this. God, please help me with that. God, la 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 la. And it hits God's advocates. Now the advocates, the messengers, the prophets, who are guiding you out of chaos. Some of you call them priests, some of you call them pastors, some of you call them preachers, whatever the case might be, to get you out of the storm, which could have been created by you. Because remember, if it's in a relationship, it takes 2, honey. It takes 2. Now, if there's 3 because it's 2 in the pink and 1 in the stink, then you're in a whole other triangulation mess of your own that you put yourself in. And yes, we can get you out of those situations too. However, that is a vice you must let go. Because it is only trapping you, entangling you with an E. Because when it's I, right? I is imaginary. It's a false evidence appearing real. It's an illusion. Illusion. Okay? Now this person that's in shadow mode over here, I would call it this energy that was an orchestration of a mechanism upon your wheel of your 2nd house to your 5th house, which is also happening today in the energy of your chakra system. From, let's see, I didn't put the pin in it. Let me see. From the 5th chakra as you speak to your 2nd chakra as you create. Now, I said, the underwear that you lick. There's something here that needs to be realized. And the king code that's being shown at you is 2314. 2314 for those of you who see it. 2314, so that you're like, okay, well, what the fuck is that? Somebody has a voodoo doll on you. Somebody has a voodoo doll. I'm gonna take it to this one. Oh wait, I don't have it on this book. It's this book over here. As my dog just plays with her doll. Yep. Let me see. What did I say it was? 2314? Uh-huh. 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 When I sing that song, it's some form of bewitching. Okay. Is it under? I would say it's under. It's in between. So the only way to understand this is maybe you need to smoke some weed, because when you smoke weed, you dive in deep. You dive into yourself. Now this is when you dive in deep, you gotta be careful. You better do it with a shaman. Don't just smoke weed to figure out what the fuck's going on. No. If you're gonna do it like I'm telling you to do it on a Saturday, and do it with somebody. We fight in pairs, we come in pairs. Okay? Because let's say you're tripping fucking balls, you need somebody to pull you out because you're flipping out. Okay? It's always been a buddy system. It's always been a buddy system when you're diving in deep. You don't just dive in deep. So whoever's listening to me right now is because I've been there. I've done it. I'm showing you. Okay? So this is a realm. 2314. This is some realm that's down. This is northwest. Downward spiral. And you're going down, down. Now somebody could have hawked a loogie in your food, and suddenly now your energy is like off because you're like, what the fuck? 1. 2, somebody might be driving around your house in a van. 3, somebody could have put a bug in your food. Or mushrooms, because those also can be toxic. Bugs can be toxic. Mushrooms can be toxic. Certain foods of allergies or whatever can be toxic to certain people. So you all gotta check your fucking allergies. Or someone has a fucking doll of you, and they're trying to wreck you. Reckoning. This is why they do those car accident spells. They're trying to control you, puppet. It could also be a dollar, right? Because doll is part of dollar. Look into it. Or this is just 9-inch nails, y'all. Somebody could literally have 9-inch nails. Or it's the song that's putting you in a trance. Believe me, don't believe me. I'm only here to tell you what are the possibilities it could be. You put it to your situation, to your ship, your vessel of what you're doing, how you're doing it. Now, if you're like, well, fuck, I still don't understand. None of those things are applying to me because I've been monitoring my food. I've been making my own food. I don't smoke weed. I don't see any fucking vans. I looked outside in the window and I don't see anybody who has a fucking van, and I haven't seen any vans go around my job or where I work or whatever. Okay, good. Because it's also a test. Everything. This is in king. Now here is where the king can walk in. So remember that when in the midst of chaos, you are never alone, because the perimeter switches. Because if you, let's say you start to get scared, right, and you're not voicing it anymore, so you go mute, you drop into your heart, and it's like, and you're looking everywhere and you're trying to figure out, then you fall into your solar plexus of, oh shit, where do I go? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? That's the movement of where do I go? Solar plexus is your compass. Where do you go? Into your sacral chakra. 2. This is where shit gets crazy, because their sacral chakra is your creative inventiveness. And if you tend to believe more the ghosts, the ghouls, the goblins, the scaries of the horror show you've been watching, then you're gonna manifest some crazy motherfucking shit. This is why we tell you, don't be watching that shit, because it's gonna give you ideas to fuck up your own life, your own world. Okay? Because When you drop down so many levels and you hit 2, thank God you hit 2, because 2, here comes a helper. This is leader. Somebody could be leader. Leia. Litter. Who's coming, Leah? Show me your name. Lilith. No shit. It could be Lilith coming to help you. An L-I name. Maybe somebody lied. Maybe this is like a litter. Maybe your kids come and help you, because a kid in that situation would transmute the energy, tell you the truth, and just get over it and let's get on the plane. That's why kids are miracles. Because even in the face of danger, they'll be like, why is your nose runny? Why is it dripping? Ew, you need a Kleenex. Here you go. In the midst of fucking chaos, in the midst of demons and goblins and scaries, the kid's kind of like, oh, you're sick. Here you go. Now at 1423, this is a helper. This is when you hit a fucking dead end. And you might be blind. So the blind can be leading the blind, right? You're not going to lead yourself out. Here comes your spirit guide, your ancestor, your ascended master, your guardian angel, a guardian, an angel, an animal, a spirit animal, your neighbor, somebody to wake you up. Snap out of it. You went in too deep. There is a level. When we tell you, yes, dive in deep into yourself, try to figure yourself out, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, okay. But there is a level. You can hit the edge. This is that card, right, of coming to the edge. And that's what they'll tell you, right? Like, oh yeah, jump off the cliff. Jump off of the cliff. No. Don't be jumping off no fucking cliff. No. No, ma'am. No, sir. I don't think so. Not on my channel. Come to the edge. Because at the edge is when you can ask for help. And they come. But remember, angels have to be asked. Demons do as they want. And yes, the whispers come in. In both sides. Which side? Which side is it for you? So let's use this deck to figure out what the fuck, because we're already at 48 minutes. And that's what dreams are made of. So let's see. We're ready to know? Well, hold on. This shadow of this fucking mask that they refuse to see about themselves is what? This person's name could start with D, M, or V. Somebody could be in a secret marriage. There could be 2 or more people involved in this relationship. Shit. And it's not just 2. It's supposed to be only 2 pairs, but even like this, it still came out in the reverse. Damn. What the fuck? Here. No, still. This person does not want to admit sorrow and regret. 333, even though they're seeing 333. They're like, no, I don't want your help. It can get like that, y'all. Even though they messed it up. Oh, still in the reverse. 111. Speak of the devil and the bitch appears. So this is already like Satan's crew. We've already hit, how many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. One more, and I'm gonna tell you the truth. That's 5. Yeah, they're working for the big house. They're working for Satan's house. They're already on the other side. They've already sold their soul. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. Definitely. They're now attached to the hive mind, and they're coming for you. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me one more. 7. The tomb of your womb is full of doom. You are a portal for demons to come through. That's it. So either you open the gate, you open the door for demons to come through. You were fucking playing with the Ouija board, or you were tripping on acid, or you stepped into a mushroom circle of the fairies. I don't know. There's so many ways you fucked up. Or you've been sleeping around with several people who have lots of karma, or demons, or devils. Because people can sell their souls, y'all, and they become soulless. They become empty vessels. They become the vessel for Satan and demons to come through. And that's the energy of this person. Or of this entire vortex right here. Of 8 and 3, 3 and 8. Of this Queen of Swords trying to throw you in a whirlwind. Right there, Dorothy. Trap you in a fucking storm of her own chaos that she has been creating for you. Right? Because she wants you to fly down, little birdie. She can't trap you in until they create some type of storm to suck you down. Because you're way up here. You're not at their level. You're all the way up here. 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 Yikes. This person over here, what's the truth? What's the shadow? This person doesn't want to admit this ex. They do create a hostile takeover environment. Do as I say, not as I do. So very narcissistic. And this, they don't believe about themselves. They don't believe this about themselves. Because they're two-sided. This person is two-sided, split, dualistic, bipolar, mental illness. Because they do believe that they're allowing stuff to lead them. But what is it specifically? Allowing to lead. This is the person who wants to lead. This person has a lot of stored trauma of madness in their own body because they don't know how to mind their own business. They're up in everybody's business. Shit. This is an ex. Okay, and then this chick over here, what's her problem? What's the shadow? She wants you to run. Run, little birdie, run. Run it. Fuck it, runner. When things get tough, you run away. Stop seeing red. It's not that serious. Just breathe. If that's how she wants you to feel. What's the truth about her? She don't even realize she's got a fucking demon on her head that's controlling her, telling her what to do. That's what she hears at night. What's the truth? Hanuman is blocking this energy. She can't get to you. Oh, so sorry for you. Wasn't gonna work. What's this hostile takeover? This hostile takeover of this ex, she's got a evil spirit that's on her. And if it's a girl, she's got the evil male spirit, which turned her into a bitch. Like a subservient bitch. This is her body. It's taking over her body. And she doesn't believe it. She doesn't understand it. You might need a fucking exorcist. There's only a certain priest to go through that shit with. There is one online that I follow. I think his name is Francis. No. It's not Francis. Something else. But there's a guy online who does this shit. Who casts the demon out. Some he can. Some he can't. I don't know. Some are fake. Some are real. Look it up. What's the truth about this evil spirit? How did it get attached? To your mind. It's attached to your mind. It's controlling your mind. Of 999. This person doesn't know how to let go. They entangle themselves onto people. So this is a person who would never let go of their exes. They talk to all my exes. Oh, we're all friends and we all live in Texas. Shut the fuck up, liar. She's lying. She wants to have that. Like, it's like this paradigm of, oh, we're all good friends here. Bullshit. So she can entangle herself to everybody else to pull energy off of them. If anything's good happening in their life, she gets a little piece too. Oh, So definitely a fire sign, Aries. She comes in and steals your self-esteem, your steam of your dreams. Be bold and plant every seed of an ideal you want to create. Shit! I don't even think this person realizes that about them. Nope. What's the shadow about this Queen of fucking Swords that she doesn't want anybody to know? What entangled her into it? A reason. Trauma bond. She was trauma bond by somebody else, and now that's her reason. But she doesn't even believe it because it's in the reverse. The reason why you do what you do, you crazy stupid bitch. I have to say it like that because you're not fucking listening, and sometimes I have to say it like that for you to listen. Listen, Linda. Is your reason to trauma bond to people? No. No, you needed to move away from this person. Maybe that's a number 28 for you, or specifically. Or you needed to act out of this 28 and not do the same shit he does. Maybe you're older, maybe you're wiser, maybe you should have known. But I feel like they bond to people to trauma dump and trauma dump on them. Yeah. Offload their fucking bullshit on you, their chaos. Okay, I'm done, I feel better. And then they go and like, it's like going to church every Sunday and you're not fucking learning the lesson. You just keep repeating it. Nope. They just keep repeating the same pattern. Wow. They don't know how to act. They don't know how to act out. Act out of line. So somebody already gave them the rules of how to be, and that's what they follow. That's it. That's it. There would never be anything else than what they were told to be. I'm seeing L. I'm seeing A. Those names could be significant. Dang. That's crazy, baby. That's right, baby. That's how it is, baby. Somebody could have done this to you since you were a baby. Right? That's the underwear? How old are those baby underwear? Are they baby underwear? Wow. You better get rid of them. You better fucking burn that shit. Light it on fire. And ask for forgiveness. Because the only purification that would come is through the flame. You better ask for forgiveness. Because this is some crazy ass shit that's right here. If this is what's happening, if this is your story, if this is what's happening, like, you know, like, fuck. I'm not here to judge you all. I'm not. Honestly, I've heard of a lot of fucking shit that people do. I've talked to a lot of people and I've heard a lot of fucking things, but everything can be reversed. Everything can change. But you gotta stop doing the same fucking pattern. And it comes from licking someone's underwear. And that's how this all starts. It's like a cycle that keeps repeating because of the things you keep doing. I don't know if this is like, if this is how you get off. If this is how you get off, it's not the right way. Because it's by yourself. It takes two. And you're doing it wrong. But okay, whatever. What is this? What do we need to know about this whole situationship? This shit show, I want to say. This whole shit show right here. What is it? What do we need to know about all this? As the wheel turns, so do the days of our lives. Moving into the different dimension, different timeline. What do we need to do? Thank you. Thank you. This in-betweener, right? That's the Queen of Swords, in-betweener. TikTok. Your time's running out. TikTok. What's the time on here? The card is 30. And I'm seeing 10. 10:07, 10:08. It's in between 7 and 8. Dang. I heard your time is running out, but I don't know. You're on a time clock. They're clocking you right now. They're checking every fucking movement you're doing. Now, I don't know specifically who the fuck that is. But I'm seeing 13, 14, 2, 1, 8, 9, 5, 11, 6, 15, and 7. They're clocking you right now. Oh, shit. Who's clocking you is this higher power is clocking you. Oh, shit. That's why Hanuman is here. He is the most obedient servant to the Hindu gods. Was him. Hanuman. Be very careful. Well, whatever. I'm just giving a message. Take it or leave it. It's whatever. This is something that needs to go by the book. Okay? On the side of this energy of this demon. Right? If you opened up a portal. Ah, shit. Okay. Soulmates, it's not soulmates, it's lost souls. These are lost souls who have been lassoed. Oh, because what they want are soulmates. They're trying to lasso themselves upon soulmates. So they're not dead anymore. Or they're not dead inside. They want more time. Right? Time clock? Oh, shit. What's this? Observer. This narcissist over here is observing, is watching you. Especially at night. That's what we call losers. Live your life. Why are you watching somebody else? This is specifically for a letter M. Wow. That was specific. This that doesn't want to be seen. The reason you might have opened up this portal or you opened up your legs to somebody or whatever is because of an orphan energy. This might be the fear. You're afraid of being alone or by yourself. Little bird. Dang. The little bird that can't fly. But that's not true. They only made you believe that story. They're making you believe this story. And that's why I have right here, by the book. This is a form of intuition, 11. And it hit my deck over here of the maternal line. So let's see maternals. Mothers, divine mothers, ascended matters, ascended matters. Someone's matters. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, I've got a revolving door of the strength of water. The strength of water. The strength of a siren. Your strength is agua. It's gone to water or fluid. There's still something there that's not, it's in the reverse. It's like you gave up your fight. Especially when it comes to water. You gave up your emotions. Like, I'm not gonna do it. Or you're not acknowledging your emotions. Okay. By the book, I'm seeing letter K. Someone is looking for a ladder out of Latter-day Saints. Maybe go to that church. Step by step as you find a way to move out. This is Lilith telling you, watch out for that Hunger Games. Watch out for that hunger because the darkness is going to come back around. Of taming the beast of your urges. That's why it's called the demi-urge. Urge. You need some form of protection. There needs to be a form of protection. Especially your head, your crown, when you sleep at night. Because it could be why they're coming in. They're trying to torment you. They're trying to eat at you. They're trying to tell you what to do. Don't. Hanuman over here is giving some information. What do we got, Hanuman? It's the same old song and dance. What's on repeat? What's the routine that you do? Number 18. The same old song and dance. You need to change your mind and see their perspective. Instead of playing your own little emotional song of emotional baggage of, oh, look at me, poor me, victim mentality. No. Can you listen to somebody else's song? Somebody else's lyrics? The door to the true self. See a new point of view. This is where Jesus Christ comes in and sends in a little tune. Here, listen to this song. Maybe these lyrics, these words will help you, inspire you to know the difference between me and you. 18 or 81. That's the house. In the reverse, somebody planted a flag on you, trying to hold you back. Hold the line. Come back to me, this Queen of Swords. Nope. You are too proud, which encloses you in. You can't plant a flag on somebody else's destiny. That's their vision, their life. What about you? What is it that you want? What is it that you didn't move on or move away? Why didn't you act? You planted your flag on, this is how it's supposed to be, this is how it's supposed to be, this is how it's supposed to be. So sorry. It's not. That's why you're in the tower. 16. Tower. Maybe you should talk to that 16. Ask him, what the fuck? Or is there an 18 in your life that you could talk to that could tell you what the fuck? But as of right now, you're not seeing it. You're stuck in time on a type of some OCD. OC. You're stuck on time of OC. Ochosi? OC? What the fuck? You want to see? Sounds like you want to see someone, but it also sounds like you're never going to say what it is you want to say. You're never going to say it. You're never going to confess to it. So you're never going to live your life honestly and truthfully and to get that peace. So it does sound like your time is running out. That's what you're going to do? You're just going to give it up? Give up? And it doesn't mean that when you give up on this timeline, are you going to find peace? Is it? Nope. Because you're going to go around and around until you fucking get it. Oh, shit. So you might reincarnate into a different body. Ooh! It's going to be worse. No place like home. It's only going to get worse. Ah, fuck. If I were you, I would seriously seek out some forgiveness or just forgive yourself and change the path, because truth be told, that's the window that you're seeing. Oh, shit. This Queen of Swords right here, man. It's a wicked ass tongue. Wicked. That's why Hanuman is here. Hanuman's at the bottom of the root chakra. Look, all in red. Seen red. That fucking anger, dude. There needs to be a change in the wind. The wind is how you speak, is your song. So think about it. Seriously, really think about it. What's this about the observer? I don't even want to dive into it. This fox who's observing, trying to come back in and be sly as a fox. Come on, dude. Fucking get over it. Get over us. Regenerate. Find another life. This one, the arm is twitching. On this person right here, this narcissist. Who doesn't want to let go. Or who's grieving. Heartbroken. You gotta find a new life. Find a new way. Find someone else. Find something else, because you're in an illusion of lowering your standards. Oh, you are lowering your standards, and this is why you're finding the crabs in the barrel. No, no, no. No, no, no. You better chop that wood and get to work. Get to work. Clean that shit up. Start with the house. Clean the house. Clean your car. Clean your purse. Get rid of shit. So that the door can open up again for the clarity to come through. Shh. Is that all? That's the message that's being said right now. That's the message that's being delivered right now. Wow. What a fucking read. So you're playing a game with somebody who's not for you. That's why you're licking that underwear. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Damn. That's why this come to me spell or whatever, it's not working. Because there is no cooperation in that co-creation. It's not 40, it's 04. That's the end of this read. That's the end of this cycle. That's the end of this timeline. Out, out, out. Whew, whew. I hope someone gets the message. I hope this changes your sails and to move into a different direction. I hope that you find the light in the darkness to get out of this mess that you were in. Because this is not a place for anybody. This is not a place where the divine wants you. This is not a place for growth or to thrive. This is not the place nor the time. So, that means you must get out of this space. The space that you're in is not for you. But you were there because of a sad moment in time or something or other. I do not know specifically what the fuck happened to you. I don't know specifically everybody's story because I don't talk to everybody. But if you're interested in knowing, send me an email. I'm more than happy to dive into your subconsciousness and to pull your ass out into the consciousness. Because we can't stay stuck in an emotion of time because of a death, because of an ended relationship, because somebody stole our children. I wouldn't even say stole, took our children, or something tragic has happened to you or in your life, and now you're believing what the demons are telling you. I get it. I have been there, done that, over and over and over, several times in this one life I'm in. So believe me when I tell you, the Divine Mother does not want you to be out of time and shit out of luck. No, ma'am. That's not what divine plan has for you. You're believing somebody else. You're believing in somebody else's lies. And the devil lies, y'all. That's all they do. They're sly. They're neat. They're smart. You better believe it. Because they've been here a very long time. And you chose to come here to show them that you are different. So be different. Be that light that shines oh so bright. So with much love, I am Connie. I am La Supra Cobra to deliver the message to get you out. With much love and light and happiness and joy. And live in the light of glory. For today is that day. Venus. Friday. Adios.